Mia Salino, Missions Activity Coordinator for Lighthouse Missions. Lighthouse Missions is working on an incredible project to bless the Mama Tara Miskito Orphanage. And recently, I had the privilege of sitting down and talking with the director of the orphanage, Linda Collins, about this project. In a moment, I'm going to show you our interview, and afterwards, I will provide some information on how you can get involved. So please, watch the video all the way through and enjoy. Hello, everyone. I'm Mia Salino with Lighthouse Missions, and I'm here with a very special guest that I would like to introduce you to. This is Linda Collins. She is the director of the Mama Tara Miskito Orphanage in Honduras. Lighthouse Missions will be traveling there in July, and so I just wanted you to get to know her a little bit and to hear more about our trip and our project. So Linda, can you tell us a little bit about the Mama Tara Orphanage?
Sure, I'd love to. Thanks for having me, and thanks for all you guys are doing. The Mama Tara Orphanage is an orphanage in Puerto Lempira, Honduras. And so when you hear the word orphanage, sometimes you may think of some things that might not actually be true of our orphanage. We're really more like a children's home. There are 30 children who live in our home, and we're like a big family. I'm mom, and they're the kids. So we have a lot of fun and a lot of different things that go on. But we're more than just our home. We also are an outreach to our community. We have several things we do. One, we have a program which was started as an orphan prevention program to help kids stay in their families. And so we have a little over 25 children in that program, and they come to us, and they have 2 meals a day. They go to school and tutoring. And so that's our program. We also have a feeding program where we hand out food bags. We give food bags to people. Sometimes they volunteer for us and different things to help us build a relationship in our community. We have a preschool, so we have about 25 students who come for 3 classes of preschool, 5 days a week in our home. We really believe in early childhood development. It's a great way to give kids a great start. And so those are some of the major things that we do at Mama Tara.
I was recalling before we sat together today just how last year at this time, we had asked Linda to think of a wish list of some things some items that you might need or projects that you would have done around the orphanage that could really help you, because we wanted to try to fund one of those projects. And as we sat, I know we sat with Pastor David Lukinovich and Pastor Carl, and we looked at your list. You did have quite an extensive list too, I remember, but one of the things on it was this pavilion project. So when we took a look at this list last year, our pastors, I guess, were just led of God, and they were like, we want to tackle this one. So tell me a little bit about why the pavilion ended up on your wish list and what it could do to really help your daily life at the orphanage a lot better than it is.
Absolutely. I remember that too, and I remember thinking that the pavilion was probably one of the biggest projects and that it was just a pie-in-the-sky dream. And so I was really excited to hear you guys taking on such a big project. So I'm very excited about the pavilion. It's actually going to be an extension of our home. And so as a mom, the biggest thing for me is daily life. And as it is, we eat on our porch. We have some beautiful picnic tables that we sit at for all 3 meals and 2 snacks a day. We also do church and devotions there. So that's where a lot of our family time really happens. Right. And it's just on our porch, and it's kind of a smaller porch for 30 people. And more than that during the day, when we're eating lunch, we have all those program children with us as well. So the pavilion is going to give us a more spacious area to eat, to learn about the Lord, to do classes. Actually, this year we're going to add some new classes. We're going to do some adult education for some of our volunteers. We're very excited about, and we're going to do a little bit of homeschooling for a few special cases. And so we're going to be able to use the pavilion for some schooling, as well as outreach and church and things that we can do right there. It will also give a nice clean place for my babies. I have 10 babies, 6 years old and under. Well, they're a lot of little ones. And so it'll give a clean place for them to play as well.
So I'd like to just give you a little bit more details about the project. We did have architectural plans drawn, and a materials list was put together from those plans. And so we've estimated the project is going to cost $15,000. So to raise the funds for this project, Lighthouse Missions is putting on a silent auction on March 5th. It's going to be held at the Abbey Rose and Violet. It's going to be an incredible night, just with live music and great catering and a lot of unique items that people have donated for this cause. In fact, some of the items that are coming just have incredible stories behind them. I was contacted recently by a woman in Biloxi, Mississippi, who has been battling with cancer, and she saw of this cause, and it just tugged at her heart. And she is an artist, and so she is going to be painting a picture of a lighthouse and donating it to the auction. So it's just, this particular project has just grabbed the heart of a lot of people, and so we're just so super excited, and we hope that that you can come out and attend. You can go to the lighthousemissions.org website and purchase tickets on the events page. So Linda, can you tell us a little bit about the history of Mama Tara and how it began?
Sure. It's actually one of my favorite subjects. So Mama Tara, it's kind of a funny name to hear, but Mama Tara is a Miskito term which means big mama. And so Mama Tara, the person that we refer to as Mama Tara, her name was actually Florinda Flores Blas Viuda de Aliman. And she was a Miskito woman who really was ahead of her time. She was the governess for La Mosquitia 2 times. And that was exceptional in that time. And she really advocated in every way she could for children and for families. But her story is extensive. But at certain times in her life, she said to the Lord, "Lord, if you would help me, I will keep children for you for the rest of my life." And she really did that. There was a hurricane in the late 90s that devastated the area in Puerto Lempira, and she took an old bar and turned it into an orphanage. And she did what I refer to as entertaining angels, and she helped anyone who needed help. She gave food to anyone who needed food, and she took care of people. When you come to La Mosquitia, I'm excited that you're coming. When you come, you can talk to many of the locals who will tell you how important she was to them. I've never met so many people as I have that will say, "This lady touched my life." And so she was just an incredible woman. So she started the orphanage, and then I got involved doing short-term missions later on.
Linda has an incredible story on how she became to be more involved and eventually the director of the Mama Tara Orphanage. I encourage you to go to their website. It's mamatara.org and read all about her story. I guarantee you'll enjoy it. In conjunction with the silent auction that Lighthouse Missions is hosting to raise the funds for the pavilion project, the Tabernacle Church is hosting a missions conference that same weekend. So it'll be Saturday, March 7th and Sunday, March 8th. And Linda is going to be a guest speaker at the Tabernacle Church in Covington that Sunday morning at the 10 a.m. service. I happen to attend that campus, and I'm so super excited to hear, Linda, you're going to actually be preaching that Sunday morning.
Yes, I'm very excited. I don't think I've ever had this opportunity before, so I'm very excited.
We can't wait to hear the word that God has for you to give our church. We're looking forward to being with you in July. We can't wait to see this project fulfilled.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for coming. Wasn't that incredible? We are so excited to partner with her. To make this project a success, you can purchase tickets or a table to attend the silent auction fundraiser. To do so, visit the events page of our website, or you can give directly to the project on the donate page of the website at lighthousemissions.org.